How the wealthy retire early and never run out of money. How are some of the wealthy people able to retire early and stay retired, apparently without ever having to worry about running out of money? Most people assume it's because they have more income, more savings, or more investments. But that's not the full story. Oftentimes, the real difference isn't just about how they've saved, it's about how their plan is structured. Because I've seen people with $3 million retire too early and struggle, while others with less than half that amount retire confidently and never look back. Why? Because wealthy early retirees often follow a different playbook. They think in terms of cash flow, tax coordination, and long-term strategy, not just hitting a magic number and hoping it's enough. And the good news is those same strategies are available to anyone who plans ahead. So in this video, I want to break down some key moves that have helped many retire early and have confidence that they'll have the money they need in retirement. Whether you're still working or already thinking about your exit, these are the principles that can make or break your plan. Hi, I'm Hank Persia, President and owner of Starboard Wealth Advisors. We help high net worth individuals and couples create thoughtful, tax-efficient retirement plans so they can stop working when they want to and stay retired with confidence. If that's the kind of clarity you're looking for, you'll find straightforward guidance here without the hype or confusion. Now, let's walk through the 5 key strategies many have used to retire early with confidence. Strategy 1, they build income before they leave work. The wealthy don't wait until after they retire to figure out where their income will come from. They build it before they step away. Think about it this way. Retirement is no longer about simply accumulating assets. It's about replacing your paycheck with predictable income. And the most successful early retirees know this. So rather than relying on a big pile of money and hoping it lasts, they look to engineer their retirement income. Some of the more common income sources can include rental properties that generate monthly cash flow, dividend-paying investments for steady tax-qualified income, business ownership where they've stepped back from daily operations but still receive profits, and structured investment withdrawals from taxable accounts, often with long-term capital gains treatment. I often work with clients who have built strong portfolios but they don't have a formal income plan in place. So whether it's using income from taxable brokerage accounts, Roth conversions, or tax-advantaged individual bonds, we put a plan in place that lets them manage their income sources. That way, clients aren't just retiring with a number, they're retiring with a system designed to reliable monthly income. And that's the key. Those able to retire early can do so because they understand that income planning is just as important as wealth building. Strategy number 2. They use multiple tax buckets to maximize flexibility. If all your retirement money is in one type of account, like a 401k or traditional IRA, you've created a tax trap. Wealthy retirees know that tax diversification is just as important as investment diversification. So instead of relying solely on tax-deferred assets, they spread their savings across 3 primary buckets. Taxable accounts, which offer flexibility, especially for early withdrawals before age 59 and a half. Tax-deferred accounts like IRAs and 401ks, where growth is sheltered until withdrawal. And tax-free accounts like Roth IRAs, Roth 401ks, or even cash value life insurance where distributions may be tax-free. Why is this important? Because it gives them control over how much they recognize in any given year and at what tax rate. For example, in a lower income tax year, they might pull more from an IRA to fill up lower tax brackets. In a higher income year, they could rely more on Roth withdrawals or long-term capital gains. The result? Lower overall lifetime taxes, more control over things like Medicare IRMA brackets and Social Security taxation, and greater flexibility during market downturns. Wealthy retirees don't just save more, they save smarter, so they have options when it matters most. Strategy 3. They use a bridge strategy to delay tax income. One of the smartest moves early retirees make is not tapping everything at once. Instead, they build what's called a bridge strategy. Here's how it works. Let's say you retire at age 55. You can't start Social Security yet, and you prefer to wait on your IRAs to avoid early withdrawal penalties. So you use your other assets like cash or a taxable account to bridge the gap between now and age 59 and a half or age 65. This serves two purposes. Your tax-deferred accounts have more time to grow, and you keep your taxable income low in early years, which provides greater opportunities for additional tax and income planning going forward. Having the ability to pull income from various sources can help lower your long-term tax bill and build a more sustainable retirement. Bridge strategies aren't just about filling the income gap. They're about engineering the tax picture over decades. Strategy 4. They protect against market risk with a withdrawal buffer. One of the biggest risks early retirees face is sequence of returns risk, which happens when the markets decline early in retirement while you're taking withdrawals. Even strong portfolios can erode quickly if you're forced to sell during a market downturn. Wealthy retirees manage this risk intentionally. They often set up a withdrawal buffer, such as 2 to 3 years of living expenses in cash or short-term bonds, stable income from rental properties or annuities, or a bucket strategy where conservative assets are tapped first while growth assets recover. Why does this matter? Because by avoiding the need to sell during a bear market, they protect long-term integrity of their portfolio. Let's say a market drop of 25% hits in your second year of retirement. If you're withdrawing from equities at the same time, your portfolio may never recover. But if you have a withdrawal buffer, you can let those investments rebound rather than selling low. Wealthy retirees don't just build big portfolios, they build portfolios that can take a punch. Strategy 5. They plan for healthcare before it becomes a crisis. If you retire before age 65, you're not eligible for Medicare, and that creates one of the biggest gaps in early retirement planning. Many people underestimate this cost, but the wealthy plan for it up front. Here's how. They build healthcare premiums and out-of-pocket costs directly into their retirement spending plan. They use health savings accounts while they're working, thereby growing tax-free dollars for medical expenses. Some budget for private insurance through retiree coverage or a spouse's plan, while others manage their income levels carefully to qualify for ACA subsidies depending upon their planning situation. I've seen retirees walk away from high-paying jobs at age 57 only to realize they're facing $20,000 per year in healthcare premiums plus deductibles. But I've also worked with clients who factored it in years in advance and transitioned smoothly with no surprises. If you want to retire early, your healthcare plan needs to be proactive, not reactive, because nothing derails an early retirement faster than a healthcare gap you didn't see coming. So let's recap. How do the wealthy retire early and stay retired? They build income streams before they leave work. They spread assets across tax buckets for flexibility. They use a bridge strategy to delay taxable withdrawals. They protect themselves from market downturns with smart withdrawal planning, and they prepare for healthcare costs so nothing catches them off guard. This isn't about luck or guesswork. It's about a thoughtful, forward-looking strategy, and it's available to anyone who's willing to plan. So if you're thinking about retiring early or just want to know if your plan can actually support the lifestyle you want, let's talk. Click the link in the description to book a free consultation. I'll walk you through your numbers, your options, and help you build a retirement plan that actually works. Remember, at Starboard Wealth Advisors, your financial destination is why we're here. Thanks for watching. And if you found this helpful, make sure to watch our other videos for more clear, no fluff retirement strategies, or contact us for a simple phone or Zoom call.